All violence must be brought to an end immediately. The Syrian authorities must meet their responsibility to protect their population. We call on the Syrian government to provide immediate access to Syria for the Independent Commission of Inquiry to investigate the crimes committed. The EU and its member states reaffirm that there must be no impunity for the perpetrators of the crimes committed. Those responsible for the violence across Syria will be held accountable for their actions.
The United States condemns in the strongest possible terms the heinous crimes committed in El-Houleh, specifically last weekend. The facts are clear. There were summary executions committed at close range of families in their own homes, the vast majority of them women and children. The United Nations observers confirmed the deaths of more than 30 children under the age of 10. After a vicious assault involving tanks and artillery, weapons that only the regime possesses. We hold the Syrian government fully responsible for this slaughter of innocent civilians. The Syrian government must allow the Commission of Inquiry immediate and unhindered access to Syria to independently investigate this incident. Without a halt to the violence and immediate access, this despicable regime will kill many more before this devastating chapter in Syria's history is brought to an end. Across Syrian towns, Syrians bravely risk their lives daily to broadcast to the world accounts of the horrendous scale of violence and suffering. And no one can deny the brutal campaign of bombardment, torture, and killing that the Assad government is waging against the Syrian people. Those who perpetrated these atrocities will be identified and held accountable. The Syrian people face murder at the hands of their own government simply because they demand respect for the universal human rights this Council exists to protect and advance. Let us be clear today that in every corner of the world we stand in solidarity with the Syrian people and the peaceful marchers in the cities across Syria who have taken to the streets to denounce the unimaginable violence that continues to unfold each day that Assad remains in power.